So our first question for trigonometry, which of the following is not correct? Four options are given. Tell me the answer fast. Cute questions are there for KCET. Yes, first option. This is very much easy. Within 10 seconds, we can solve this question. Because cos odd pi is how much? -1. Cos even pi is 1. And cos multiple of pi by 2, k pi by 2 is 0. Clear? This is for cos. Now you can see sine 2 pi 0, sine 2 pi 0. Sine multiple of pi is 0. So this is 0, this is 0. 10 45 1. 10 minus will come outside. Minus 10 3 1 5. This is in fourth quadrant. So 10 value will be negative. So minus minus 1. So all these options are BCD are satisfying, means they are correct. We have to tell which is not correct. So option A is not correct. Easy. Let's move to the second one. What is the minimum value of 1 minus sin x? Tell me the answer. So now we know that the idea is sin x maximum value is how much? 1. And sin x minimum value is how much? -1. They have asked 1 minus sin x minimum value. So I have to put the maximum value because something is subtracting from 1. So for this I will use 1 minus sin x maximum value. Because if I put maximum of sin x, then I will get minimum of this expression. So what is the maximum of sin x? 1. So 1 minus 1 is 0. So my option is coming as option A. Clear? So this question, option A, very much easy question, right? If I say what is the maximum value, so we will put the minimum value of sin x, that -1. So the answer will become 2. Understand? This how the question they will change. They can ask in a modified form. Third one, let's try conversion of angles. So we want the degree conversion, the degree measure of pi by 32. How to convert pi by 32 into degree? Pi by 32. So pi is nothing but basically 180. And if we divide this as, this is how much? 32. So how much is coming? 290, 216, 245, 28. So 8 is coming. Now let's divide 45 by 8. 8 5s are 40. Now this is degree into 60. So 300. 8 3s are 24. 8 7s are 56. 4 again less. So minute. Now into 60 again. So 240. So 30, it will get cancelled, I think. So this is second. So we are getting 5 degree 37 minutes 30 seconds. That is option C. 5 degree 37 minutes 30 seconds. So my answer for this question is option C. Conversion you know already, pi means 180 degree. So if we convert radian to degree, substitute pi as 180. If we have to convert 180 to pi, substitute pi as 22 by 7. Okay. Let's come to fourth one. Sine 5 pi by 12 into sine pi by 12. Now see, let's see the solution. Fourth one. The answer is option D. This we have been given sine pi by 12. I write first sine 5 pi by 12. So what I will do, I will multiply by 2 and divide by 2. Now I have to use the identity here. 2 sin A sin B. 2 sin A sin B. And what is the identity for 2 sin A sin B? Cos A minus B minus cos A plus B. cos a minus b minus cos a plus b. So cos a minus b. So 5 pi by 12 minus pi by 12 minus cos a plus b. 5 pi by 12 plus pi by 12. So 5 pi minus 1 pi is how much? 4 pi by 12. And this is 6 pi by 12. So 1 by 2, 4 cancel at 3. Cos pi by 3 minus this one cancel cos pi by 2. Cos pi by 2 is 1 by 2. Pi by 3 is 1 by 2. Cos 90 is 0. So we are getting the answer as 1 by 4. Very much easy, right? Everyone understand? These are some formulas. We have been discuss all these formulas in our classes. So make sure your notes are with you for revision. Let's move to next. Fifth question, very famous question. Many times appear in KCET and other entrance exams also, like Comet K. Try to answer this. The root is, you all said answer is what? B. You all says B. So answer is B. 2 cos theta. Now see how to do. Method 1 is there. Method 1 will solve this problem. 2 I will take common. 1 plus cos 8 theta. Now we know that 1 plus cos theta formula is 2 cos square theta by 2. And 1 minus cos theta is 2 sin square theta by 2. These are very important identities. You have to remember. So here 1 plus cos 8 theta will be 2 cos square. Angle half will be 4 theta. And there is a root. This root is there, na? So 4 under root is 2, square cancel with root. So 2 cos 4 theta plus this 2. So I will again take 2 common. 1 plus cos 4 theta. This become how much? 2 cos square theta by 2. Angle become half 2 theta. But again the second root is there. So 4 under root is 2 and this is cos 2 theta. Again outside 2 is there. So let's take 2 common. 1 plus cos 2 theta. So what this is? 2 cos square theta by 2. So 2 theta half is theta and root is there. So this is 2 cos theta. Option B. So this is one method, the traditional method. We have another method, the trick. Simple, this question if came. See how many times roots are there. 3 times roots are there, 1, 2 and 3. And angle is 8 theta. So 8 theta you have to make it half 3 times. So first time if I do, I'll get 4 theta. 4 theta by 2, I'll get 2 theta. And 2 theta by 2, I'll get theta. So my answer will be 2 cos the final angle. Final angle is how much? Theta. If let's suppose if I put one more under root plus 2, then what will be the answer? Tell me. Which option will come now? Yes. Good. Then D option will come because 4 times, so we have to half the angle 4 times. 2 cos is always there. Clear? 2 cos will always be there. Good, good. So with that, we have completed 5 questions. Now let's move to the next one. Sixth one, tell me the answer. Quadrant formula, quadrant angle concept. Cos 1200 degree plus 10 1485 degree. Which options are correct? Answer is option A. Now let's try to find where is the 1200 degree will come. Now we know that in our quadrant, this is 360 degree for one rotation. If I give the second rotation, it will become how much? 720 degree. For third rotation, 1080 degree. And for fourth rotation is how much? 1440. Right? Now my first angle is 1200. 1200 lie between this. Means the third rotation and the fourth rotation. So now when I do the third rotation, I am here 1080. Let's add 180 more. Let's come to this part. So if I add 180 more here, what I will get? 0, 6, and 2, 1260. So here I am getting 1260. So now 1200 I can write 1260 minus 60. Now 1260 is here. Minus means second quadrant. And this is the line of no change. Means cos will remain cos. Second quadrant cos is negative, so minus cos 60. Similarly, 10, 1485. 1485 is near to 1440. So I will write 1440 plus 45. 1440 is here, the fourth rotation. So 1440 plus means first quadrant. Again, the line of no change. So 10 will remain 10. It is in the first quadrant, so it is positive. Now it's very much simple. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. 1045 is 1. 1 minus 1 by 2 is how much? 1 by 2. That is option A. Clear? Right? Now let's move to the next one. Seventh question, very famous question. Tell me the answer fast. Many good. I will not solve this question. Okay? Because many times we have done this. And similarly, one more question is there like this only. Cos 1, cos 2, cos 3 up to cos 189. Yes, tell me which option will correct for this question out of the given options. If I talk about cos, yes, very good, very nice. Then A will come. Good, Ashri. Don't leave these problems. So they are the two good questions. So for this question, the answer is option B. Whatever question I gave in cos, the answer will become option A. Let's move to the next one. Eighth. Tell this question fast. It is a KCET PYQ. Know that sine theta we can write as cos 90 minus theta, and similarly cos theta we can write as sine 90 minus theta. So by using this, we have an identity: sine square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. Same for tan. What is the identity for secant and tan? Secant square theta minus tan square theta equal to 1. And cosec square theta minus cot square theta equal to 1. They are complementary angles of each other. Secant complementary is tan. No, sorry. Tan complementary is cot. Tan 90 minus theta is cot theta. And secant complementary is cosec. Clear? So this I can write as in cos square 39, 90 minus 51 plus sine square 39. Angle became same. Cos square theta plus sine square theta equal to 1. Option A. Ninth one. Do it fast. Tan A plus cot A equals to 2. Then what is the value of tan to the power 4A plus cot to the power 4A? Nice, nice. Question, that is option A. Now tan A plus cot A is 2. So let's try to put 45. If we put 45, tan 45 is 1, cot 45 is 1. Means it's satisfying. So angle is 45. So tan 45 power will be anything. What will be the answer? 1. What will be the answer? 1. So answer is 2. Clear? So whenever if they say tan A plus cot A equals to 2, remember that tan power anything, cot power anything, the answer will be how much? 2. Because tan and cot are reciprocal of each other. Clear? Now let's move to the next one. And I think one more identity is there. I'm little bit not remembering it. Once I get remember, I'll let you know. One very famous identity. Now question number 10. This comes in January. JEE means also January shift. So more chances is there that they can ask, KCET can ask this question. in their paper. Option A. Now what to do? Root 3 cosec 20 minus secant 20. Cosec 20 I can write as 1 by sine 20. Secant 20 1 by cos 20. Now let's take LCM. Root 3 cos 20 minus sine 20 divide by sine 20 into cos 20. Let's divide by 2. Now if you can see here, this root 3 by 2 I can write as sine 60 cos 20 minus this 1 by 2 is cos 60 sine 20 divide by sine 20 cos 20. Multiply with 2, divide with 2. 2 sine theta cos theta is how much? Sine 2 theta means sine 40 degree. Sine A cos B minus cos A sine B, the answer will be sine A minus B. 60 minus 20 is 40. Sine 40, sine 40 cancel. So what is the answer? Something is wrong, no? Okay, one wrong thing we have done. We divide by 2 but did not multiply with 2. So 1 more 2 is there. So 2 2s are 4. That is option A. Clear? So very famous question. So my prediction is that JEE Mains asked this. So KCET will also try to ask this question or maybe some little bit some modification. But overall the answer will remain same. Question number 11. Cos square 45 minus sine square 15. Tell me the answer fast. D. D is the correct answer. Now how to do this one? We know that cos square 45 is also sine square 45 minus sine square 15. Now there is an identity sine square A minus sine square B. The identity is sine A plus B into sine A minus B. In place of A we have 50. In place of B we have in place of A we have 45. In place of B we have 15. So sine A plus B 45 plus 15 is how much? 60. Sine A minus B 45 minus 15 is 30. Sine 60 is root 3 by 2. Sine 30 is 1 by 2. So what is the answer? Root 3 by 4. That is option D. Is that clear? Now let's move to the next one. 12th question. Again, JEE Mains question. Cos x plus cos square x equals to 1. Then sin square x plus sin power 4x is how much? Now what we'll do here is the solution. Cos x here as it is 1 minus cos square x. This cos square will come to this side. So 1 minus cos square x is how much? Sin square x. So now what is sin power 4x? That is cos square x. So now in this expression that we have to find sin square x plus sin power 4x. In place of sin square x, what I will put? Cos x. In place of sin power 4x, I will put cos square x. Cos x plus cos square x is how much? 1. So my answer is 1. Option B. Clear? Anyone have any doubt? Don't leave this type of problems. Now solve 13th. It is negative, we know that, and the value will be negative to 0, right? The value will start from negative values to 0 because tan 180 is 0, and then start keep on increasing. So increases from minus infinity to 0. That is the right option, right? So answer is D option. Let's solve this one. 14th. We have a right angle triangle. Angle at C. What is the value of tan A plus tan B? Where A, B, C are sides of their corresponding. A opposite side is A, B is B, C is C. The answer is C option. Let's try to look at the solution also. We have a triangle ABC. C is here. Let's suppose A. Let's suppose B. C opposite, this is C, A opposite A, this is B. Now what is 10A value? That is A by B. And what is 10B value? For this angle, this will be the perpendicular, so B by A, right? So now if I add this, we'll get 10A plus 10B. That is how much? A by B plus B by A. Now let's solve this. A square plus B square upon AB. By using Pythagoras theorem, I can say A square plus B square equals to C square. So it is C square by AB. C square by AB. And one more thing we can say, if they change the option, that ACB are in AGB, right? Means if they try to modify in some way, where they will ask what about the ABC, which sequence it is. So remember it is in GP, C square AB, right? If they modify the questions. So we are getting 14th. Now with that, this is the last question. Try to solve this question, the last problem of the day. And with that, we'll complete 70 questions in 4 days. Question is C. What we have to do, simple, log, all are plus, so we'll use the property of log. Log A plus log B plus log C is how much? Log A into B into C. So 10, 1, 10, 2, and up to 1089. Famous expression. And this value is 1, you know already. So e power log 1. Log 1 value is 0. So e power 0 is how much we are getting? 1. So that is option C. Clear? So we had covered 70 questions so far in 4 days. Tomorrow topic will be quadratic equation, complex number, and linear inequalities. So 3 things I will cover tomorrow in one session. This will be tomorrow. So today's work is your, just try to revise all the important points, like how to the sum of roots, product of roots, quadratic formula, location of roots, complex number also topics are there, polar form, Euler form, and linear inequalities is having no such concepts. Only when the sign will change, when it will not change, like this. Modulus properties, right? So try to revise from the notes, whatever you have. You have the notes with you. So with that, we come to end of the session. I hope you are liking the classes.